Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World of Juice Hoops channel. And welcome back to the Las Vegas Flamingos relocation, or I should say expansion, franchise. And we've made it to the first ever playoff appearances of the series. The Las Vegas Flamingos are in the playoffs along with a couple other relocation teams. Actually, I think every single... Oh, no, not every single one. Maybe every single one? I don't know. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, every single playoff NBA playoff... what am I saying? Every single NBA expansion team made the playoffs this year in year number 1 of their existence. That's pretty awesome. You love to see that. That was what we were going for. We were trying to make these teams good right away, and we did just that. The NBA, never going to be the same again. Obviously, us, you can see right here, we're the number 2 seed. We've done very well. We didn't do as well as Honolulu because, or I guess the Hawaii Hanu, because they just happen to be so much better than... I don't know what they were doing over there in Hawaii, but they were a lot better than what we were doing in Vegas. We got the 2 seed, they got the 1 seed, but we're still the number 2 seed. We're still feeling pretty confident. If you guys want to check out stats or any of the awards or anything like that from the regular season, go back and watch the last episode. We went over all of that. But it's time for playoffs. We're going to simulate the play-in, and we take on the 7-seeded Sacramento Kings. Okay. The Sacramento Kings are the team we play up against. They have Davion Mitchell, Colby Jones, Harrison Barnes, Keegan Murray, and Domantas Sabonis. Remember, De'Aaron Fox plays for an expansion team nowadays, so they don't have him. So it's pretty awesome that they made the playoffs even without De'Aaron Fox. But as you may or may not know, this episode will only be the playoffs. So we will simcast each and every game of every series, depending on how far we go. And then we will see who wins the championship this episode. So let's start with game number 1 against the Sacramento Kings. We're at home because we're the 2 seed, obviously. We have home court advantage. And it looks like we are going to absolutely cook. But the Kings are fighting back. I was wrong. I apologize. I was not familiar with your game, Sacramento. Although now we're starting to build. They had a huge run in the third quarter, but we started to blow them out there. There we go. 140-124. Chris Broussard says the Kings are no match for the Flamingos, but they were a match in that third quarter. They certainly brought the heat there. They certainly brought the heat. And now we've got game 2 still in Vegas. We need to start out hot, but the Kings start out hot. This Kings team is sneaky dangerous. I don't know if they're going to end up taking a game from us, but they are sneaky dangerous. 123-117. No, not 117. That was the time on the clock. It was like 102 or something like that. And we win 129-105. We have a 2-game split over the Sacramento Kings. Now we go to Sacktown. Light the beam, baby. Light the beam. Hopefully we can not let them light the beam this series. But they have dominated the entirety of this game. This might be the first one we have to jump into. I think it might be. 2:27 to go. We're down by 20? I don't know if we can come back in this one. I don't know if we can come back. This might be the first game we lose in the playoffs. I know it's only game 3 of our first ever series, but still, first playoff loss. That's always a sad thing when you get your first franchise loss in playoffs. Not what you want to see. What are they doing here? They're trying to oop. Davion Mitchell, what is he thinking? Get that down to Kuminga, and Kuminga slams it home. All right, now we're moving. Now we're shaking. 109-127. I would prefer the big boys to play some big boy basketball, and that being Jokic and Zion, but Zion's not even out there. Who's playing power forward then? Kuminga? Kuminga must be playing power forward. Mitchell gives to Sabonis. Uh-oh. I got tossed up. Malik Monk. Oh, Malik puts up a shot. No good. Jokic another rebound. He's got 21, 7, and 6. Brandon Ingram's got 10. So the team's just not really scoring a whole lot. Brandon Ingram, little spin. Oh, off the front of the iron and out. Not the best shot I could have taken, but I thought Brandon Ingram would be able to hit that. I guess I was wrong and I screwed that up. That's 100% on me. I turned into the wrong guy, and it kind of like I lost I lost the control of him, and he just got out of position. That was pretty bad. Jokic, easy money. There you go. Good job, Jokic. 129-111. We're going to have to start shooting some threes. with a minute 15 to go. I just think there's too big of a gap. We were down 20 when we jumped in. I think that it might just be too big of a gap to try to come back from with such little time. Maybe if I would have jumped in earlier, we could have had a better opportunity to come back in this one, especially if we're allowing the Kings to negate our points by scoring points themselves. It's just not going to work out too well. Halliburton trying to barrel his way to the basket. Jokic puts up a shot. Nikola Jokic, it's green bean. 54 seconds to go, 131-114. If we're going to come back, we're going to need Jokic to do that a couple more times. Maybe even CJ McCollum, who knows? I know last episode, it's a reach in. I know last episode I was hitting some threes with CJ McCollum, so maybe we can do the same in this one. I don't know. But there's only 49 seconds left, and we're down pretty heavily. I don't know if it's going to come in. And it looks like they've given up. We've substituted everybody out. We've got all the backups in, so the game is over. Okongwu's guarding Sabonis. It's not the greatest of matchups. Harrison Barnes, Jones, Mitchell's in. We got Pritchard on guarding Davion Mitchell. No good. But the Flamingos have given up to try to win this game. It was pretty much impossible anyway, but the fact that they actually did give up and substituted all the starters out is kind of a frustrating one. I know that I have the auto subs on. I could easily turn them off, and then I could have made the decision, but whatever. We weren't going to come back in this game. We were down way too much with just not enough time left. So we are going to lose our first ever playoff game in franchise history. We will not sweep the Kings, so we'll have to wait for our first ever sweep in playoff history, or franchise history. It'll come. We're a good enough team where we can sweep somebody, but it just won't be against the Kings here in year number 1 of the playoffs. 131-116. They just got on their home court, man. When they got on their home court in front of their home fans, they just outplayed us. Not much else you can say about that. Not much else you can say about that. We'll see what happens with the Hanu if they can continue to win those games. But we're back for Game 4, but we need to come out with a vengeance. But we're back and forth. Now we're starting to build a lead. That's a healthy lead right there. Keep it going. Keep scoring. There we go. 115-92. Yes, we got it. Perfect. 130-100. You love to see it. The Dragons have swept the not the Guardians. The Dragons have swept the Warriors, and we will see what happens with the Hanu. Will they sweep? Wagner's injured with a twisted right knee. That's too bad. And they do sweep. So we're back for Game 5 in Vegas. It's back and forth right now, but we're starting to build a lead now. It's back and forth again. This is a close series. If we're struggling against the 7 seed, I don't know what's going to happen the rest of the playoffs. We're going to jump in here, minute 47 to go. Game 5. It's going to be a gentleman's sweep, hopefully, if we can hold on. Which I think we should. We're 114-102. I would be shocked if the Kings were able to come back and get this one. But I wouldn't put it past him. Jokic got a triple-double. Love to see that. Oh, also, I buried the lead here because I said that you could go take a look at the stats in the last episode. Jokic won the MVP. So we have the reigning defending MVP on our squad here in this playoff run in year number 1. And Zion just trying to out-muscle everybody, gets his own rebound, and the putback over his head gets fall on the floor. You can't fall on the floor against Keegan Murray, big dog. You got to stay on your toes, and that's going to be Harrison Barnes just driving to the basket very easily. Get that down the court. That's Jokic. Jokic dropped the ball. It's going around. Oh, my God, we're crumbling. We're crumbling in front of our home fans in Game 5. Just a bunch of mistake after mistake. Davion, what's Davion got? He can't shoot the 3 that well, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Sabonis, too much mustard, but the putback also too much mustard. That time, too much ketchup. Jokic gets the rebound, hands to Zion, who's only got 12 tonight. CJ pulls from 3. CJ McCollum, no good. Under a minute to go in the game, and possibly in the Kings' entire season. In the corner, Harrison Barnes, no good. Oh my God, Harrison Barnes should have hit that. He was wide open. It doesn't get much more wide open than what Harrison Barnes just had right there. And Brandon Ingram, nice little slide through into the paint to get that one. 116-106. It's technically not over. They can hit a couple threes in quick succession, and they would win this game. But now it's over. Jokic stole the pass, pretty much sealing the Kings' season, and he drills the deep 2. 118-106. Kings call a time. Oh, I thought they called a timeout. They don't call a timeout. They just let it ride because they know this one's over. They know this one is over. Davion 10 seconds to go. Down low to Sabonis. Sabonis puts it up. He gets it, but there's 7 seconds. Literally no chance for them to come back, and the boys will move on to their first ever second round in the playoffs. Deep chuck from Brandon Ingram, and the Las Vegas Flamingos have won their first playoff series in franchise history. Took 5 games, but we get the job done nonetheless, and we win in front of our home crowd, which is arguably better, especially for your first ever one. You want to win in front of your home fans. So we've done that. Now we can go to the second round and play, I think either, was it the Blizzards or I forget the other team that was battling in that series. It was the Blizzards and the Clippers, and the Blizzards have won. So we've got a healthy little rivalry with the Anchorage Blizzards, that's for sure. Luka, Donovan Mitchell, Troy Brown Jr., Scotty Barnes, and Victor Wembanyama. I think Wembanyama won Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year this year. So very good team. We've played them in the regular season a bunch. We even showed them off in their own home court and stuff. So this is going to be pretty tough. It's Hanu versus the Dragons on the other side for a chance to go to the Western Conference Finals. Then it's the Bullets and the Bulls and the Islanders and the Knicks on the eastern side of things. So let's get game 1 underway here and see what happens. This is, if we struggled against the 7-seeded Kings without De'Aaron Fox, this is going to be a tough series, and it looks like the Anchorage Blizzard are blowing us, away. They destroyed us in game 1. Absolutely destroyed us. Zion's got leg cramps. He's back healthy, though, for this game. Let's get game 2. Let's get game 2 back on our home court. We can't lose home court advantage. That would just be embarrassing. And we're starting to blow them away. Let's go. We've won almost every quarter except for the second quarter. And there it is. Another big victory. It's 1-1 in the series. Now we go to Anchorage to try to take game 3. And it looks like we have a nice advantage, but they're starting to come back. Luka Doncic will not be denied. But maybe we can make him denied, as we are going to take game 3 as well. There we go. 123-110. We take a 2-1 lead in the series. Game 4, still in Alaska, in Anchorage, to try to take the series advantage. Take the momentum, and it looks like we might have done that. 112-87. We are, oh my God, I forgot the blue 4. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped in for the blue court, because it's kind of crazy. But we are looking to take a 3-1 lead and get another gentleman's sweep over the Blizzard. Are we the team of destiny this year? I mean, I don't know if we can count ourselves the team of destiny when we were the second best team pretty much in all of basketball. Donovan Mitchell to Wembanyama. Trying to spin around Jokic. Can't do it. Gives to Lonzo Ball. Lonzo steps up to the free throw line. No good. Wembanyama with the board and the putback, and it's good. Victor Wembanyama, very lethal down in the post, that's for sure. McCollum to Jokic. Jokic trying to work on Wemby. Wemby's not as thick as Jokic is, and he can't handle it. That's just the experience and the all-around talent of Nikola Jokic, the 3-time MVP. Lonzo Ball hands to Luka. Luka driving, Luka lays, and Luka good. Got that layup over the extended arm of Nikola Jokic. McCollum crossover on Lonzo, doesn't work. Hands to Jokic, down low, trying to back down Wembanyama, goes into the paint, spin, up and goes, and no good. Rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Down low, Lonzo Ball driving, and it's good. This Blizzards team, we got to put them away quick because they are lethal. They are lethal. McCollum down low, that's Kuminga. Kuminga, guarded by Scotty Barnes, post fade, no good. In and out. Barnes with the rebound, gives to Mitchell. Mitchell for 3. Donovan, no good. And that's probably going to be the ball game, and we'll take a 3-1 series lead over Anchorage. Back home in Vegas for Game 5. Okongwu puts it up over Wembanyama, no good. And that's going to be the ball game. 116-93. Unless Luka hits a 3 here. No, he doesn't go for it. So 116-93. We take the games in Alaska, which is much needed, considering they took 1 game in our place. So that's a big win. It's a 3-1 lead for us. All we got to do now is seal the deal. All we got to do now is seal that deal. Game 5. Back at home in Vegas, just like when we played the Kings last round. We're back at home for the final game, hopefully. And it looks like it will be. It looks like it will be. Luka, he may have tried his best, but he could not handle it. Jokic is just too powerful. 121-104, and we move on to the conference finals for the first time in franchise history and our first playoff run in franchise history. And it's both the expansion teams over on the eastern side of things. They swept the Bulls and the Knicks, respectively. So it'll be an expansion playoffs regardless, because all 4 teams left are going to be expansion teams. Whoever wins the series in Hanu and Dragons, and it's the Hanu. So it's a 1 versus 2 and a 1 versus 2. It's an all-expansion playoffs, conference finals. This is going to get crazy. We know the Hanu very well. Trae Young, Devin Booker, Jimmy Butler, Giannis, and Alperen Sengun. We played this team plenty of times during the regular season. We had a huge battle with them at the end of the season to try to take the #1 seed. We couldn't end up doing it. But now we meet for the first time ever in the playoffs in the Western Conference Finals, and this is going to be tough. This is not going to be easy whatsoever, and I don't even think we're going to take Game 1. It's very close, though. We could come back, but it looks like the Hanu have taken Game 1. This could be ugly. I don't know if we'll take a game in this one. I don't know if we'll take a game. This Hanu team is just, for some reason, so good. I mean, I know they got great players on their team, but I feel like we've got even better players. And it's not looking good already. It's 106-95. Now it's 106-99. I'm going to jump in here. 2:15 to go in the game. Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. We've got to get this done. Got to get this done. We cannot go down 2-0 against the Hanu. It's going to be too devastating for us to come back from, I feel. Trae Young trying to get around in the paint. This is not his game. He gives to Sengun, who gives out to Giannis. Giannis, we know, can't shoot the 3, so... Oh, Sengun puts it over. No good. Too much sauce. And CJ McCollum guarded by Giannis. That's not a good matchup for us or Giannis, really. But Jokic trying to back down. Come on, Jokic. You're a lot better than whoever's guarding you. And he puts it in. 106-101. Trae Young with the ball. Oh, it's Clint Capella. That's who it is. Trae Young trying to work around Halliburton. And he doesn't get the shot to go. Zion's got it off the rebound. Zion to the paint. Kevin Love coming to guard. Okongwu for 3. Onyeka Okongwu. I didn't even know he could shoot the 3. I just saw somebody wide open in the corner. I had to give it to him. And it's a made 3 from Onyeka Okongwu to bring us within 2 here in Hanu. Or here in Honolulu against the Hanu. Kevin Love for 3. The veteran. The salt and pepper. That would have been insane if he would have hit that 3. Zion in the corner. He can't hit a 3, but Trae Young's guarding him. I don't like that matchup for Trae Young, and it's a tie ball game in Hawaii. Poor Trae Young. He couldn't stand a chance against Zion Williamson. But he might stand a chance against me guarding him with Tyrese Halliburton, that's for sure. He's going to pull up. In and out. Off the rim and out. Jokic with the board. Up the court now. Halliburton to Zion. Zion driving to the basket. Zion Williamson trying to go for the and one, but he doesn't get it. But he does get the bucket to fall regardless. 49 seconds to go, and we have a lead. We have a lead. Trae Young, step back, doesn't take the shot. And I fouled him because I thought he was going to shoot it off the step back. I could have sworn he was going to shoot that. Why would Trae Young not shoot that? He stepped back for a reason. I thought he was going to take the shot. He does it, and I just jumped into him and got called for a foul. So Trae Young will hit both his free throws. No surprise there. And it's back tied. 43 seconds to go. Halliburton with the ball. Down in the paint. Tyrese Halliburton puts it up, and it's good. Tyrese, nobody expected him to drive to the basket. He gets it to go. Tyrese Halliburton. Under 40 seconds in the game. Under 30 seconds in the game. Trae Young steps back, drives, takes the jumper. No good. Jokic with the rebound. And now it's reach-in time for Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Hanu. Jokic gets fouled. He will shoot the free throws. This could be dangerous territory for Hanu. 111-108. 112-108. It's a 4-point lead and a timeout called. That's the final timeout for the Hanu. What are they going to do? What do they got scheming? What do they have scheming? Inbound Sengun. He finds Devin Booker, who's back in the game now. And Devin Booker with 20 seconds to go. He fakes a couple times, but he's wasting a lot of time. Jimmy Butler back in the game as well. 15 seconds to go. Backing down Brandon Ingram. And he puts too much on it, and Jokic gets fouled again. They wasted so much time then trying to figure out who to give the ball to. And then Jimmy Butler takes a not great shot, and it's 113-108. It's about to be a 6-point lead, which can be quelled quickly if they hit 2 threes very quick. But with no timeouts, that's going to be tough to do. Trae Young's going to have to get that ball down the court very quickly. He feeds to Giannis. Giannis can't shoot the 3. Why would you give it to Giannis Antetokounmpo? Trae Young has it. He drills the 3, but there's 3 seconds to go. Basically 4 seconds, really. They're going to foul on Tyrese Halliburton, so we're going to drill these and put it out of the way. As long as we hit one of these, it's ball game. And we do. Tyrese Halliburton hits. That is going to be the ball game. We're going to split the series 1-1 and take away their home court advantage, which is much, much needed. 116-101, or 111, excuse me. And the Las Vegas Flamingos will not get swept here in the Western Conference Finals. That was a very real concern that I thought might have happened. We might get swept. That's a big W. Big W. We needed that. Now we come back to Vegas for game 3 and 4. Let's get the dub. Wagner's back, which is nice. Let's get the W. It's back and forth very quickly in the first quarter. We're taking the second quarter. They're taking the third quarter. Oh, my God, this is a crazy game. This is 2 very evenly matched teams, but we get the job done. 2-1. We take game 3. Game 4 still in Vegas. Come on, give us the lead. Give us the 3-1 lead that I'm looking for here. Oh, the Hanu are fighting back. It's back and forth, man. This is a crazy series. This is an absolutely insane series. 59 seconds to go. 129-117. It looks like the Flamingos are going to take a 3-1 advantage over the Hanu. Tyrese Halliburton. Jumper. No good. Sengun with the rebound. We'll see what they do. Giannis got nobody guarding him right now. There goes Brandon Ingram. Giannis driving. Giannis puts it up. Giannis no good. And he falls to the floor. Up the court is Zion. He's like a freight train running to the basket. He just heaves up a shot. That's good defense from Dario Saric. Precious is in now. And he's got the ball at the top of the key. He feeds to Sengun. Sengun puts it up. That's a deep hook, and he gets it. 129-119. Butler and Trae Young waiting to get back in the game, but I don't know if they will. I'm going to waste as much time as possible here. We're going to get that ball up the court to Tyrese Halliburton. We'll have to take a shot with at least 2 seconds on the clock, but that's okay. Couple crossovers. Crossover again. Give that to Jokic. Oh, it's got stripped away. That's okay, because they're not going to have a chance to get the win. And that is a heave, and almost good. Wow, that would have been crazy. But the Las Vegas Flamingos have taken a 3-1 lead here in the Western Conference Finals. Oh, how sweet it would be if we were able to get the job done and win the Western Conference for the first time in franchise history. It would be awesome. Absolutely awesome. And the Islanders have swept the Bullets. So the Montreal Islanders will play in the finals against one of these teams. Hopefully it's us. Back in Hawaii. Man, we've had to go to Anchorage, Alaska. We've had to go to Hawaii. We've had quite the travel in this playoff run. This is close, but it looks like with 105 to go, 112-92, it looks like the better team is revealed here. The Las Vegas Flamingos. We lost 1 game in each series, but we will gentlemen sweep every team. We will gentlemen sweep every single team and get the job done. Trae Young with the ball. He's going to step up 3. He's got it to go out of the rim. No good. The backups are in. You know that's the job done. Martin stepping up for a 2. No good. How did I not get that to go? I thought for sure that would go. Trae Young doesn't shoot the 3. Feeds to Saric, and Saric puts it in. 42 seconds to go. I mean, there's still slight chances they could win this, but it's very, very slight. It's like a 1% chance that they could come back and get this W. Bones Highland, good shot from Bones. That was a circus shot right there. Very athletic. Able to get that ball in the basket. They've got all their starters except for Giannis in. And we've got all our backups in, so that says something about how confident we are we're going to win this game. And it's pretty much out of the question now. 26 seconds to go. Bones giving Trey Young some work. Putting him on skates. Bones again. Bones Highland, baby. You love to see it. He's had 2 back-to-back possessions where he's looked real good. Maybe he is the backup point guard we need. But with under 10 seconds to go and about to be under 5 seconds, I think we can call this one a Conference Series 1. And there it is. The Las Vegas Flamingos have won the Western Conference in their first try. It's a beautiful thing considering these Hawaii Hanu were so good. They were so good. They only lost 8 games in the entire season. And we get the job done. We've swept. Well, we haven't swept anybody. We have gentlemen swept every team. And we get the job done. We win the series, and there it is. Halliburton holds up the Western Conference trophy. And the boys are headed to play the Islanders in the NBA Finals. A lot of these guys have never played in the NBA Finals. I think only Jokic on this entire team has played in the NBA Finals, if I'm not mistaken, right? But they've got De'Aaron Fox, Anthony Simons, Mikal Bridges, Kawhi Leonard, and Joel Embiid. This is a tough team, but so were the Hanu, and we got the job done. I'm pretty sure. Let me see my entire team. So Jokic has obviously played in the finals. Not Halliburton, not Zion, not Brandon Ingram, not CJ McCollum, not Bones, not Kuminga. Kuminga played in the finals with the Warriors, right? I'm pretty sure. The year they won the title with against the Celtics. Was that the series? I think he played in the finals. Pritchard has played in the finals for the Celtics. Is this Caleb Martin or Cody Martin? This is Cody Martin, so he's never played in the finals. Blake Griffin has never played. He was on Boston when they went to the finals, so I guess he did play in there. I don't know if he actually played, but he was in the finals. So a couple of players, like backups, have been to the finals. But only Jokic has obviously been a number 1 or number 2 option. But for the Islanders, they've got nobody except for Kawhi Leonard that has been even in the finals. So we will see what happens. Game 1, since we are the 2 seed, or we had more wins. They're the 2 seed as well, but we had more wins in the regular season, so we get home court advantage for the finals, and it looks like it's not going to matter because they are killing us so far. Oh, this is not going to end well, is it? 114 to 110, 2 minutes to go. I think we can step up. I really do think we can step up and get this one. We can't go down 1-0. I know we went down 1-0 against the Hanu, and De'Aaron Fox misses the 3, and we still came out with the W. But I don't want to go down 1-0 against the Islanders because they could be dangerous. Oh, that's a block from Embiid. That was a green bean, but Embiid swatted it away. He said no thank you to that one. De'Aaron Fox, no good. Oh, Kawhi for 3. Kawhi Leonard for 3. 117-110. Kawhi Leonard drills the 3. He's got 24 tonight. Maybe I was a little bit too cautious with my attempt there. And I should have probably blocked Kawhi a little bit better. Halliburton to the basket. Tyrese Halliburton. All right, easy bucket on De'Aaron Fox. Not the greatest defender there, Fox, but neither is Halliburton. So he's got 23, 6, and 7. De'Aaron Fox, one of the fastest players in the NBA, drives the basket and he dunks it. Yeah, that's what's going to happen when you just got super speed. We need to hit some sort of crazy shot, preferably a 3. Brandon Ingram takes the shot. Brandon Ingram misses the shot and fell to the ground as well. Maybe I should have went with Jokic or somebody better. Fox misses. Rebound, Embiid, and he puts it back. The Montreal Islanders are destroying us here in game number 1. Halliburton, around the world. Tyrese slams it, 121-114. We have 2 timeouts remaining. They have 4. Anthony Simons gives to Fox. A minute to go in the game. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Put your hand in his face. Make sure he can't see. Fox gives to Simons. They're wasting a lot of time here. I don't like it. Embiid and Jokic. Great matchup. Who's going to come out on top? I don't know. Embiid's going to have to take a shot here. He does. And no good. That would have been insane if he would have drilled that. Absolutely insane. 114-121. Halliburton to the basket again. Hard foul by Embiid. I knew I was going to meet him at the basket there. But we are shooting free throws here. Halliburton will hit the first. Thought that might have missed for a second. But he does hit it. And he will miss the second. 121-115. And De'Aaron Fox is wide open. De'Aaron Fox has got nobody on him, and he drills it. Easy lay. I think we might have just lost game 1 of the NBA Finals. This Montreal Islanders team is good. There's a reason they swept out the #1 seeded Bullets. Simons takes the shot. He misses the shot. McCollum with the board. Get that up the court. Halliburton. Over to Zion Williamson. I didn't realize that was Zion. Good thing I didn't shoot the shot. McCollum lays it in. 123-117. I mean, there's still a slight chance we can come and win this game, but it's got to be a huge one if we do. And Jokic now, our best player, is out. He fouls out with 5 points. Joel Embiid has locked him down, the MVP. Joel Embiid locked down the MVP. That's probably why we lost. That is probably why we lost this one, because Joel Embiid locked down Jokic. We call a timeout here. I think that might have been our last one, and it was. No timeouts remain as we try to come back and win this one in game 1. It'd be a crazy victory if we were able to. McCollum corner 3 off the inbound, no good. And the board will get, oh my God, Halliburton almost stole that. That would have been awesome if he stole it, but it looks like it's not going to be, and we will lose game 1 of the NBA Finals against the Montreal Islanders. Just too good. Embiid, Kawhi, De'Aaron Fox, too much to handle here in game 1. And Jokic, when he's only put up 5 points, you're never going to win a game when Jokic puts up 5 points. I mean, what do you want me to do here? Peyton Pritchard scored more points than Jokic did. Embiid just destroyed him. Could not handle it. Could not handle it. So we go down game 1. But game 2, I believe. Tyrese Halliburton had a cut on his head, but he's still able to play. I believe game number 2 is going to be our game. And we're fighting back in the second half. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. There we go. Take it. Take it. 127. We got it just barely, but we hold on. Jokic had 29, and we take game 2. Halliburton's back healthy. Now we go to Canada to play in their home court. As long as we can keep ahead of them, we should be comfortable, and it looks like we will. 116-106. We take game number 3. Game 4 in Montreal. Come on, boys. Win it again. Take the first half. Take the second half. Look at the boys. We're starting to pull away. We don't get started until game 2. That's just what happens. For some reason, we can't win game 1. We just get... we don't start off until game number 2 of a series. But the boys are back. Ja Morant's playing in this one. Zion for the bucket. He drills it. 124-106. With 1:39 to go. Halliburton delivered a nice pass. I think Ja Morant might have been injured for the first game of the series. Yeah, he ruptured his right Achilles. He must have ruptured that earlier in the season. Embiid backing down Okongwu. Good defense from Okongwu. Making Embiid work a little bit. That's just too tough. That's unblockable right there. You can't stop that. Cannot stop that. Halliburton crossing over on Ja. Down low, it's Okongwu, and he puts up and one. Embiid got too ambitious, and he fouls Okongwu, and Okongwu will go to the free throw line to shoot an and one. And he will miss that and one, but it doesn't matter because I hit the 2 points anyway. 126-108. We are going to go back to Vegas with a 3-1 lead. Just like every other series we've had so far in this playoff run, we are going to head back to our place with a 3-1 lead. Ja to the basket. Ja Morant. Oh my God, he flew through the sky. That was awesome. That was so cool. He just like soared through the air like Michael Jordan and what's it called? Space Jam against the Monstars. Zion backing down Kawhi. In and out, no good. Joel Embiid with the rebound, but under a minute to go. They'd have to do something unbelievable, something magical if they wanted to win this game. It'd be otherworldly if they wanted to win this game. Embiid puts up a shot, no good. They're not even going to foul because there's no reason to. Back to Vegas for Game 5. The boys have a chance to win the NBA Finals. A championship in year number 1 would be awesome. I think it can happen. Oh, this isn't the matchup I want. Uh-oh. CJ getting back down like crazy, but he missed the shot. Embiid, what are you doing? Oh, you can't miss a shot like that. I'll back off, Ja. Hit that 3. Mikal Bridges. That's going to be the game. That is going to be the ball game. He even missed the layup. We lead the series, baby. We lead the series. What did I say? 126, 110 or 116, 110? I don't know what it said. But it doesn't matter because we get the W regardless. 126 to 110. A 3-1 lead for the Flamingos. With a chance to win the title tonight. Can we do it? Back at our own home court, or are they going to make it a series for us? Please don't make it a series. I'd rather just win it, and it looks like they're going to make it a series. The Islanders fighting, and they've got the W. We will not win it tonight, but we can get it in game number 6. We're back in Montreal. Come on, do not let this go to game 7. Do not let this go to game 7, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want game 7, but it looks like game 7 is what we're getting. Oh my God, we've got a game 7. Regardless of the outcome, somebody will hold the the Larry O'Brien tonight. I've been playing too much Madden, and it looks like it's going to be us. We just wanted to make it dramatic. 3 seconds to go. We're going to jump in here and see our boys hold a championship. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The Montreal Islanders gave us a great battle, but here it is. And the Flamingos are the NBA champions in their first year of existence. Congratulations to everyone involved. Jokic is going on the ground crying. McCollum's happy. You love to see it. Brandon Ingram gets a title. Who's this guy? Who was that guy? What jersey was that? Oh no, the Islanders. They gave us a good series. They gave us a real good series. But we get the job done. The Las Vegas Flamingos are now world champions for the first time in franchise history. You love to see it. Blake Griffin's got a championship ring now. CJ McCollum's got a championship ring now. Jokic has got another one. Zion has a ring. Brandon Ingram has a ring. And Jokic, Finals MVP, getting to hold... Well, I'm assuming he's going to be Finals MVP. He gets to hold the Larry O.B. Who's that guy in the back row? What is happening here? Who is that guy? Halliburton holding up the trophy as well. Who's going to get Finals MVP? Who is that? Why is he touching the trophy? Get him out of here. Who is that guy? Who's getting the Finals MVP? Is it going to be Jokic is holding it? So Jokic has got it. Nikola Jokic, Finals MVP. Not really a shock there. Not really a shock. Congratulations to the boys. You love to see. Who is this guy taking pictures of Jokic? What is happening? I don't know who that guy is. Halliburton, 26, 8, and 12. Jokic had 16, 15, and 13. That's pretty amazing. He averaged 18, 10, and 7 for the entire playoffs. So I'd say that's pretty good for a Finals MVP. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Flamingos are world champions. Jokic is the MVP. Jokic is the Finals MVP. And it took us 7 games, but we got the job done. That's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Next episode will be the off-season, the first ever off-season in Flamingo history. So only craziness can ensue. That's all I'm expecting. So who knows what's going to happen. You don't want to miss it, though. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.